Showgirls play chess between shows at New York's Latin Quarter nightclub, 1958. By Gordon Parks. Licensed sex worker drinking Raleigh rye at noon, Storyville, New Orleans c. 1912. Male and transgender sex workers protesting against police harassment outside Gene Compton's cafeteria, San Francisco, August 1966. A sex worker outside the Krupp works in Essen, Germany, 1947. A sex worker in her room in the Ramblas, Barcelona, Spain, April 1951. A sex worker sitting at the window of a crib, the term for a building rented out exclusively for prostitution, on Alameda Street in Los Angeles, California, 1896. Future director Stanley Kubrick takes a self-portrait with Rosemary Williams, a showgirl. 1949. Swedish stewardess Birgitta Lindman, with the Swedish SAS airline, examines a showgirl's costume after rumors of shorter skirts for air hostesses, January 12, 1959. Showgirls and a chef pose with turkeys outside the Thunderbird Hotel and Casino in recognition of Thanksgiving in Las Vegas, Nevada. Sashes read Ms. Kinkin and Ms. Mod Squad. November, 1968. Three prostitutes in a doorway on Rue Asselin, in Paris's red light district, ca 1924-25, photographed by Eugene Atget. Queens of the Sidewalk, prostitutes in the red light district, Amsterdam, late 19th centuries. Prostitute Katya. Russia. 18 years. Moscow. 1989. Prostitutes on display in Yoshiwara during the Meiji period, 1882. Prostitutes in Kindo, Vietnam, 1970 by Philip Jones Griffith. Two prostitutes talking to a client on a Barcelona, Spain street corner, 1951 by Bert Hardy. A prostitute leans playfully on a police car on 42nd Street, Times Square, May 1980. Prostitute strikes a pose in red light district of New Orleans, Louisiana, 1912. 1988, New York City, prostitutes walk the street looking for Johns. Mugshot of notorious Sydney prostitute, Nellie Cameron aka the Kiss of Death Girl, July 29, 1930. The young male prostitutes of Paresis Hall, dressed as tradesmen, New York City 1880-90s. Prostitutes posing as working girls in Dawson, Canada during the Gold Rush. These types of business cards were given to men at train stations as they entered town to advertise houses of prostitution. These cards were popular and on open use until the 1930s. The women were called soiled doves in the Victorian era. The shaming of an alleged French prostitute and Nazi sympathizer in the days just after World War II ended. German prostitutes purchase cocaine from a drug dealer, 1924. Flight nurse Genevieve de Gallard attends the wounds of a Vietnamese soldier at the Battle of Dien Bien Phu. Stranded on the battlefield, she trained 18 former prostitutes as nurses' aides. Through their efforts they became known as the Angels of Dien Bien Phu. April 1954. Tauentziel Girl Team, lower-class prostitutes, in Weimar, Berlin, 1920s. Prostitutes waiting for customers in a brothel in Naples, Italy, March 1945. Mary Simpson, a common prostitute, age 10 or 11 year. She has been known as Mrs. Berry for at least 2 years. She is 4-month with child. United Kingdom. 1871. A young prostitute in the Albergo dei Poveri Reformatory. Prostitutes, vagrants, and thieves were sent there by the Naples Juvenile Court and taught embroidery by Catholic nuns, Naples, Italy, 1948. Prostitute and slave, circa 1900, Persia. Prostitutes at Udizigtsvoerbergwal, Amsterdam, 1961. Vice raid in Los Angeles, California, April 6, 1951. Sheila MacDonald, age 25, and Gloria Joffe, age 22, were arrested on suspicion of prostitution. On the Job, portrait of an unknown female sex worker in the Dutch capital circa 1890s, a time when there would have been around 68 legalized houses of prostitution in Amsterdam. Working Girls, an American brothel, circa 1892. 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 19th-century prostitute. Parisian prostitute. Rule 34 applied in the Victorian era too. If it existed, there was porn of it. They invented the camera and immediately started taking dirty pictures. Former actress Alice Marot is described in the guide as a wily courtesan whose lovers are putty in her hands. By 1809 there were officially 180 brothels in Paris alone, although the true number was likely far higher. Pictured left and right is Alice Lodi, who could be found at 12 Rue d'Edimburg. Alice was an acting prodigy and was rushed onto the stage by her parents when she was 18 years old. The guide says that lovers of early delicacies pursued her as madly as dogs after a heated bee, and she was soon crushed beneath the sweating bodies of elderly amateurs with disgusting leches but full purses. It adds, "For money she will do all you may ask her." Louise Valtis, she allows herself to be rummaged by anybody, and takes what she can get, refusing no man. Valtis is one of the most handsome and clever of the whores of our time, it says. She amassed a fortune of $3 million in today's money. Cora Pearl, born Eliza Emma Crouch 1 December 1836 to July 8, 1886, was a 19th-century courtesan of the French demi-monde who enjoyed her greatest celebrity during the period of the Second French Empire.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a comment, like and subscribe. Support the channel so I can bring you more content. Thank you again.